No one investigates like News 4. Some teachers say Buffalo's Bennett High School has become too dangerous, and they're also pointing fingers at the principal. News 4's Luke Moretti has been digging for answers. Luke?
Yeah, Jackie, it's not often that you have a teacher step forward publicly and say it's a building that doesn't feel safe, but that's precisely what's happening with some teachers at Buffalo's Bennett High School. And much of the criticism is being aimed directly at the school's new principal.
We've just become chaos.
Just listen to what some teachers are saying about Bennett High School.
It's a building that does not feel safe.
And what they're saying about the man now in charge, Principal Dr. Terry Ross.
The problem is the leadership.
Special education teacher Anna Klapakis says she has tried to bring her concerns directly to Ross.
He's told me I complained too much. He told me I wasn't a team player and that I was nasty.
Neil Lang, also a special ed teacher, says he sees little or no consequences for students who step out of line.
The comment early in the year from Dr. Ross was, unless there's blood, unless there's a bone sticking out, they're not getting suspended.
Dr. Terry Ross started at Bennett High School in July. He was brought in from out of state to help turn things around because of the school's poor academic performance.
Right now it's chaos. The school is chaos.
School board member Carl Palladino agrees with critics who point the finger at Ross's leadership style, which Palladino says is just not working.
Taking consequences away only exacerbated the problems because it let the kids know there's no consequences for your actions.
A survey of Bennett High teachers was conducted in December by their union. More than half responded. Here are some of the comments. Teacher morale is at the lowest I've ever seen. The learning environment is a joke. Dr. Ross has created an environment of confrontation and intimidation. Students don't respect or take him seriously.
Kids are walking the halls, they walk out, and you have a principal that's doing nothing about it. And besides doing that, making statements that are absolutely bizarre. I mean, he's used curse words, allegedly, told teachers what they can do with their contract, and you can imagine what he meant by that. What kind of a leader is this?
Buffalo Teachers Federation President Phil Rumore recently wrote to State Education Commissioner John King. You're in the process of destroying a high school for problems not caused by teachers, staff, students, and parents, Rumore states, but by the assignment of one of the worst principals we have ever seen.
The superintendent and the board have had this information for months, and they've done nothing.
News 4 Investigates requested an on-camera interview with Dr. Terry Ross and Superintendent Dr. Pamela Brown. That request was declined. Instead, in a statement, the district says Ross didn't expect to push a button that would result in instant turnaround. He imagined it as a process that may take a few years.
Oh, he definitely has to go.
Board member Carl Palladino says he'll move to try and terminate Ross based on what he's hearing from teachers. Plus, he questions why Ross did not receive initial New York State certification as a building leader for the start of the school year.
This is another case of on-the-job training for a principal, and we don't need more on-the-job training.
Ross applied for initial certification in November and received it in December. He now has 2 years to pass a state exam for permanent state certification. And while Ross never served as a high school principal, he has been an elementary and middle school principal. But for some teachers, it's more about Ross's style and approach to leading a troubled school.
I've been told that I don't understand young people of color. That he told me that right to my face. He said that I'm the problem.
Some Bennett High teachers even voiced concern at a Board of Education meeting in March because they feel the school is headed in the wrong direction.
We've just become chaos. Our building is simply chaos. It's a hard place this year for anybody to execute their craft.
When you have leadership, you put stuff in writing, you establish protocols, you put it in writing, you disseminate it, and then you follow through. We don't have that.
Ross's certification could come up as soon as tomorrow's school board meeting, and the state will soon decide Bennett's future program, something that alumni groups want to be involved in. Jackie, I should point out, one of the teachers in that story, Neil Lang, he's been at Bennett for 33 years. He's been around.
Bennett has such a proud tradition. I was just thinking a lot of people are going to be very sorry to see all this happening. Now, the teachers have gone to the district about this, obviously, and what is the district saying back to them?
Yeah, the district, in fact, sent a team to the school last week to meet individually with several teachers. 2 board members also attended, including Palladino, and we're waiting to hear what the district plans to do next.
Oh, more to come very soon, it sounds like.
You would think. We'll keep you posted.
Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Luke.